I wanted to talk about your work with Space Florida.
Yes.
We saw the last shuttle being taken to the Smithsonian.
But not the last one. I'll tell you the last one, though.
Okay.
Yeah, we have good news for that.
Okay. Well, you know, the whole Cape area was devastated when it heard about the end of the shuttle program. But you've been working with Space Florida, after the governor appointed you to head that, to kind of reinvigorate that whole area in terms of aerospace and space manufacturing and private sector involvement in that. Tell us, we've only got a couple of minutes left, tell us what your priorities have been there.
Well, as the chair of Space Florida, it's my priority to make sure that we bring 21st century application to the Cape. With my background as a jet mechanic and aviation maintenance officer when I was in service, this falls right in line, and I'm very passionate about this. Now, you mentioned about the last shuttle, that's a Discovery that's going to be going to the Smithsonian, but we also, Florida, was fortunate enough through Administrator Bolden, agreed to have Florida have one of the shuttles to be placed on display right here.
Oh,
That's
okay.
a Shuttle Atlantis. A Shuttle Atlantis was the last shuttle to launch at the Cape, have a safe flight and return safely. And it's going to be put on display next year in, I think it's September 2013. And that's going to draw lots of visitors. I had an opportunity to tour inside of the shuttle. It is a magnificent vehicle. And unfortunately, we could use that. And we haven't turned it over to a private-public partnership that can have a reduced cost in operating the shuttle. It's the last known vehicle we have for reusable manned astronauts to take them to the International Space Station. So to that end, we've reached out to Lockheed Martin and Boeing, and they received contracts for the next era of space vehicles, and their operation for research and development and manufacturing is going to be right at the Cape. We have the Orion's capsule that's being researched and developed right there at the Cape. We also have opportunities. We have SpaceX that'll be launching the first commercial payload to connect with the International Space Station, and that is going up on the 30th of April right here at the Cape. And even some of the laid-off engineers and technicians have started their own defense contract businesses, which I've toured many of them, and they've hired shuttle workers that were displaced. So those are good things. And with Space Florida, we're an independent arm of the government, but we're able to have creative financing opportunities to expand these job options at the Cape itself and our state as well.